Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Kodash Takeover. This your brother Shada Shema coming to you from the PEF. We're over here. The blue is for the Shemayam. The purple for his kingship. The red for the wine. I'm not your pusher, man. I'm just your brother, man. Coming with that daily supply. Sit back, relax, get your scripts out. Let's get ready. We're going to splash a little bit. We're going to get into some sounds from the brother Zakar. YM Zakar, that is. Stepping with the chief. Yeah, real.
Stepping with my chief. Stepping with my chief. I be stepping with the chief. Hey, yeah, I be stepping with the chief. Stepping for the chief, got me moving with some might. Yahuwah saved me, he brought me straight to the light. Humpty fell off, now I'm back on the wall. I'm built on a rock, can't stumble, can't fall. Fresh out the pit, I'm walking in the truth. The world chasing bags, I'm investing on my fruit. Ain't no disguise, can't cover up my roots. Cause Yahuwah free my soul, now I'm lacing up my boots. I'm on strong, got the shield and the sword. I'm riding with the chief, I ain't using no force. The world want me back, but I'm locking all the doors. And the serpent keep on talking, got me stumping out the floors. They play with fire, but they don't see the smoke. Claim they got rain, but they can't stay afloat. No parachute when they jump for the fame. Landing in pits, now they crying out his name. Step, step, step for the chief. Step, step, step for the chief. You better step for the chief. You better. Stepping for the chief, got me moving with some might. Yahuwah saved me, he brought me straight to the light. Humpty fell off, now I'm back on the wall. I'm built on a rock, can't stumble, can't fall. Step, step, step for the chief. Step, step, step for the chief. You better step for the chief. You better.
Yeah. That's your brother YM Zakar. Stepping for the chief. Big lamping there with Handy Man. Shouts out to the brothers and sisters scattered. All tribes involved. From Maine to Spain. And those who choose to join to the branch. Big ahaba to you all as well. Today the word we're going to get into for the daily supply today is committed. Committed. Asha. To do, make, to accomplish, to perform, to act. This word shares the same root as the word Asha, which is for bride. So we see here, we are to do, make, accomplish, perform, to act. All what was prescribed to us by Yahuwah himself in Shamut, Exodus 20-23. These words have the same sound, but the first stroke is different. And the stroke for the committed is the ayah, and the stroke that heads off Asha for bride is the aleph. It's the aleph. So we see from that, we are to consume what has been unveiled to us. Because what has been unveiled to us comes from the authority, the source of all life from above, Yahuwah. Understanding Yahuwah by Yahushua for the unveilings. Because these things come from above, where the source of all life is. So therefore, by connecting to his commands and right rulings, we therefore partake in life. We don't shed the flesh for death. We shed it for life. You feel me? Yeah. Okay, let's get into Yirmiyahu 2, verse 13. And it reads, For my people have committed two evils. They have abandoned, rejected me, the fountain of living water, and they have carved out their own cisterns, broken cisterns that cannot hold water. So see, it's two things that we have done as a people. You know what I'm saying? It's two things we have done as a people. We have broken our commitment to Yahuwah and have committed to emptiness, vainness, broken doctrines that hold nothing. As we can see, we can look around and we've held on to many things and took on many doctrines, but yet we are still in the same situation what he told us we would be in Deuteronomy. a byword amongst the nations. Loss of children, bickering amongst brothers, bickering amongst husbands and wives, because the doctrines we have clung to haven't showed us how to properly maintain those things. We've broken our commitment with wisdom, which is Yahuwah, broken our commitment with understanding, which is Yahuwah, and have committed to things that don't provide us that. So here we are today. We coming out of Yirmiyahu again. That's Jeremiah, chapter 40, verse 7. I'm gonna give a little backstory before this verse right here starts. This is during Babylonian captivity. It's a remnant. It's a remnant of us who, it was a remnant left in Judah that did not going down to captivity, and Gedaliah has been placed over them. Then Yirmiyahu went to Gedaliah, the son of Akam, and at Mizpah, and stayed with him among the people who were left in the land. Now, when all the commanders of the forces that were scattered in the open country of Yahudah, and their men heard that the king of Babylon had made Gedaliah, the governor in the land of Yahudah, and put him in charge of men, women, and children, those of the poorest of the land, that who had been exiled to Babylon. So see, we see right there, Yahuwah has committed men by his own power, even in these lands of captivity, to look over the women and the children and the poor of the land, his property. That's the reasonable service. What is the reasonable service? We go to Romans 12:1. Rumayam 12:1. Romans 12:1 reads, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the Kasad of Yahuwah, that you present your body a living sacrifice, Kodash, acceptable unto Yahuwah, which is your reasonable service. So see, the reasonable service is to give up our bodies as a set apart sacrifice and exemplify, and exemplify his ways, and show the people the way by reflecting a light by upright works till he returns. That's the reasonable service for all that he's done for us, which is the same thing. He has also, accomplished, performed, and acted out his vows despite our rebelliousness. So see, we gotta reflect that by stepping up in committed works to our people. The next scroll we splashing in, Yazakal, Ezekiel 6:9. And they that escape, you shall remember me among the nations, where they should be carried captives, because I am broken with their whorish heart, which have departed from me, and with their eyes, which go a whoring after their idols, and they shall loathe themselves for the evils which they have committed in all their abominations. So see, this is already right here, prophet showing that we shall think on the acts of rebellion in the lands we have been dispersed to. Think of the acts of rebellion we have committed in the lands we have been dispersed to. Those whose hearts and minds are moved will commit themselves to repairing the breach. See, a relationship calls on commitment. So if if you truly understand that you have committed some acts of rebellion against the one who gives you life, then you'll definitely commit to fix that breach. So once again, you can be connected to life. Hey man, we don't shed the flesh for death. We shed it for life. Yeah, real. Okay, let's go to Messiah Acts. Messiah Acts 8, verse 3. Shaul, one of the main riders, was even once committed to the persecution of those who acknowledged Yahuwah manifested Yahusha, until the scales came off his eyes. This shows that salvation is not limited, but you have to be committed to repairing the breach once you're ready to put once you realize that you have committed these acts. So see, turning back, Tashuba, is the main thing. You got to turn back. You got to admit the breach, and then you got to turn back. So see, salvation is not limited, but it's a process. But it's a process involved. It ain't just no, oh, I messed up. Okay, it's all good. No, you got to turn back and commit. The same way you committed to the wrong things you did, you got to commit to his service with that same kind of zeal, actually with a double zeal. He want to double up on it because he know you can do the wrong. He know you can do the folly. He's seen that. He sees all. So he like, you got to come with a double up in commitment to the reasonable service. And then we have 2 Timothy. Tayamu Tayausa. 2 Timothy 1 verse 12. For which these things I also, so for which cause I also suffer. Nevertheless, I'm not ashamed, for I know whom I have believed, and I'm persuaded that he is able to keep that which I have committed unto him against that day. So see, we suffer by worldly standards for our commitment to the reasonable service. But the assured expectation of life with Yahushua in New Yerushalayim is worth all the trials and persecution. He's saying he'll suffer the worldly persecutions for his commitment to the reasonable service because of the things that he had done, which we just read about in Acts. He's saying he committed to the service. You know what I'm saying? Just because he was committed to the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So he's rest assured. He's been totally persuaded by Yahuwah, resting assured in his expectation that by him giving up those ways and committing to him, that he'll receive New Yerushalayim, which is worth all of it, which is worth all the persecutions. We've taken ridicule and we've taken hate sometimes, and we was trying to call ourselves getting to that bag. You know what I'm saying? We was like, hey, but I'm gonna keep on grinding, I'm gonna keep on strapping, I'm gonna keep on staying down. I don't care what nobody talking about. So hey man, we gotta get that same zeal. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get that same zeal for the mission of life. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, this your brother Shouted Shema. Not your pusher man, just your brother man. Coming with that daily supply for the scattered. Bigger haba. We're gonna close out. We're gonna close out with another groovy tune, man. Smoke by Brothers of Car. Y'all be smooth. Big lamping, that's what happening. Big love to the scattered. Bigger haba. Bigger haba. PEFing. Never have stepping. Shalom.
Cloud of the offering, spirit stay hovering. the reverends